Hello everyone, this video has been brought to you by Unacademy. My name is Mohit Gupta and in this video I will be talking about the Bresenham line algorithm that I have been discussing in the past two videos. So this is a video of three series. If you haven't watched the first two, you should watch them first before watching this one. In this video we will be discussing an example on the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. So let us proceed. We will be plotting from 20,10 to 30,18 as the input coordinates to the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. So the few things that we need to calculate beforehand to make the calculations easier are delta y, delta x, 2 times delta y, 2 times delta x, 2 times delta y minus 2 times delta x, 2 times delta y minus delta x, which will be also the p naught value, initial decision parameter. So delta y will be 18 minus 10, that is 8. Delta x will be 30 minus 20, 10. Twice of 8 is 16. Twice of 10 is 20. This is minus 4 and the initial parameter would be 6. So we will take these values as reference and then continue with the plotting and finding the points that will be plotted. So here we have a table. We will mark it as x, y, p and the iteration number. So at the first 0th iteration we have the initial p value as 6 and the points plotted will be the initial point, that is 20,10, remember that we are plotting from 20,10 to 30,18. Now in the first iteration we will calculate p again. So p of 1 will be 6 plus 2 times 8 minus 2 times 10. So that will be equals to plus 2. So since the p value is positive, we will increment x by 1 and y by 1. In the second iteration we will calculate the p value again. So p2 will be 2 plus minus of 4, that is minus 2. P value is negative, so we'll increment the x but the y value will remain same. Similarly in the third iteration we will have minus 2 plus, since the previous p value was negative, this time we will have only twice of delta y. So p3 will come out to be 14. We will increment the x value and since this is positive we will also increment the y value. Fourth iteration p4 will be 14 minus 4, that is 10, positive value, so we will increment both x and y. Fifth we will have 10 minus 4, so that is 6 and we will increment both. Sixth iteration we have 6 minus 4, that is 2, incrementing both. Whenever we have p greater than 0, both increment. If P negative, X increment, Y remains same. That was what we discussed in the algorithm in the previous video. In the 7th iteration we will have -2. So we will increment X only, Y will remain same. 27 and 14. In the 8th iteration we will have -2 P of 8 plus 2 times 8. 2 times delta Y. This will come out to 14. Positive value, we will increment both. By mistake, I have written for the positive P value, I did not increment here, so this will be 15. And this also will be 15. And hence this will become 16. So now this is correct. Again, in the 9th iteration, we take the previous value, 14 minus 4, that is 10, positive, so we will increment both. In the final decision parameter, we will have 10 minus 4, that is 6. That is positive value, so we reach the endpoint 30, 18. So we have completed the iteration part. So now let us see what are the differences and what are the calculations that we had to do for one iteration in this algo. We had to make 4 integer calculations. And 0 floating point calculations. In the other line drawing algorithms, such as digital differential analysis, also known as DDA, we have in the DDA we have 2 integer calculations and 4 floating point calculations. So you can see that the amount of floating point calculations is too high in DDA. So it is a high computational requirement algorithm, whereas this algorithm that we just discussed, the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm, has very low computational cost. Low computational cost, and hence it is better than DDA. This concludes our 3 video series on Bresenham's line drawing algorithm, and you can watch these videos again if you feel like to make the things clearer for yourself. You should follow this channel youtube.com/unacademy for more educational videos, and more videos in this series were the part 1 and 2 of the Bresenham's line algorithm. If you have any doubts or queries, you can ask me on Twitter at @hi_Mohit Gupta, or you can directly tweet to the Unacademy also, or even simpler, you can leave a comment in the comment section of this video. We will be happy to answer all your queries and doubts. Thank you for watching.